Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Hopefully everybody out there is doing great. And yes, I'm having coffee. Oh, as always, it's good. What we're going to talk about? Well, well, I was on vacation or something like that, where we had our little mini vacation. Naturally, I watched Grace's videos. And there's a guy that asked, and I didn't go back and check if Grace responded to it. I want to know why I wouldn't get on a pump boat. Well, I don't know if I've explained to you guys either. Come to think about it, and I was thinking about it this morning. I'm sure you've noticed that I don't go places and do things that Grace does. And you're probably curious why I don't interact with that. Well, there's a lot of reasons why. Getting older, some things just don't correspond with your daily activities. And I don't like getting depressed, and I'm not going to get depressed, because life is still good for me, regardless. For one thing, the reason I don't get on pump boats is they got a narrow strip to walk on, and it's in constant motion. And I have Virgil. And I'm okay as long as I'm on a nice, smooth, flat surface. But even out here at home, walking out here on an uneven surface, I have a very difficult time. And I'm trying my best to be very careful, because I don't want to fall and break a hip. Because if I was to, here in the Philippines, that'd be a total disaster. I can't afford to go back to the United States for a hip surgery. Besides, I don't have insurance in the States anymore. Now, I have for a long time. And here, the insurance I do have is not very good coverage. It's very minimum. It used to be pretty decent, but they've changed the policies considerably. But anyway, I'm trying to avoid any major hospital stay. That's why I don't do a lot of things that you see Grace doing. I'm trying my best to live as full a life as possible, but as safe as possible. It is difficult for me, but again, I don't let that put me in a depressed mode. And I enjoy seeing Grace being happy. I enjoy seeing her do things and feel comfortable about doing it, even though I'm not present. Like I tried to explain to her, I know a lot of times she won't do anything, like anything extra, like being with her friends and so forth. And I tell her, I said, you're young, you still got a life to live. If you want to be with your friends or with your family members and things that I can't do with you, don't let that stop you. I'm fine here at home, no problem. Don't let it be an issue. I'm not your slave keeper. And she's gotten where she will do more, but she still keeps texting and checking on me. I smile about it, but at least she's doing better. Well, that answers that question. Now is the next little phase. I watched a video a couple days ago. It was shocking. And I'm glad I got to see it. And I bet you're wondering what it is. I want to show you something here. This is a thermos, pretty large, holds about a half gallon, 2 liters, something like that. And the outer jacket here, this is a metal outer jacket. And I don't know if you can see or not. Let's see if I can find a place here. It's hard to see here with this lighting. I'll find it here in a minute. Oh, you can't see it because it's painted black. But anyway, this one's already started. There's a screw. You can actually see that. It's starting to rust at the bottom here. And I guess you want to know, why is that a concern? Well, inside this thermos, it's got a glass liner. And if you've ever looked in a thermos and you've seen it, you know it's highly reflective. And they insulate extremely well. And I'm sure if you've owned them long enough, been around them enough, you know that you can bump one of these and that destroys them. They're very fragile. Now, I showed you the bottom of this. It's already starting to show rust. This thing can become extremely dangerous. Here in the tropics, if it's not high quality metal or treated extremely well, here where the air's got so much salt in it, it's highly corrosive. Now this thermos here, I think it might be 2-year-old. I'm thinking it's somewhere along there. But it's not very old. And what I seen on that video was shocking. The bottom plastic here popped off. And you take one full of hot water and that bottom pops off. Guess what happens? Yeah, very dangerous. There was glass, fine pieces everywhere. I mean, it was unreal to see that scene. And as soon as I seen it, and they showed the thermos, I knew we had one almost identical. And sure enough, I looked at the base of ours, it's starting to show signs of that rust. And the weight of that inner liner filled with water, hot water, or any liquid, is enough to pop that bottom when it gets at a certain point. I guess when that little screw gets rusted bad enough to where it just breaks off. Yeah. But anyway, it scared me. I got thinking, what if Virgil or Grace fix that thermos up and it's full of hot water and it pops off and hits that counter, you know, at the force that it does that, that glass could actually bounce up and get them in the eyes, not counting other parts of the body that it can cut, damage, and so forth. Unreal. Now, I'm using this one right now, as you notice, but I'm holding on to the bottom of it as I use it. And I have ordered a replacement, one with a stainless steel liner. And it has high reviews and everything. It wasn't that expensive. Trying to think. About $14, I think, something like that. 700 pesos, that included shipping. So, I want to replace it, and then we'll dispose of this one. Hopefully I can manage a few more days with it. I ordered it the same day I seen the video. Oh man, that disturbed me. Really, it did. I don't want nobody to get hurt or injured. No, especially family members. No, everybody, we keep hot water in this thing 24/7, and everybody uses it. Not just me, Grace and Virgil, but we got other family members that comes in here. They know there's hot water, and they'll grab it. I just, I got so uncomfortable with it. I brought it to Grace's attention. I said, I'm going to order a new thermos, and we're going to dispose of that. And I showed her the video. She totally agreed with me. It shocked her too. Even though it's not the same brand as ours, but it's made identical to it. It's got that metal jacket, the one little screw in the bottom, and the plastic bottom. So then she got to thinking, she said, well, my grandmother's got a thermos that she's been using a long time. I said, well, is the jacket metal or plastic? And she thought about it for a few minutes. She said, it's plastic. I said, well, she's probably okay with hers. I said, it's only these with the metal liner jacket on the outside. I said, this salt air eats away at them. Yeah. Anyway, here we are at that, guys. I'd answer a couple of questions about my limited mobility. Don't feel sorry for me or anything, guys. Life sometimes not fair to some people. The main thing is I don't let it get me into depression. I do miss being able to do a lot of things. I like to use my hands, and I tried to do a simple toilet repair the other day, and I got so frustrated because I was having such a difficult time doing it. Something that shouldn't took over just a couple of minutes. It took me almost 30 minutes. It did disturb me, but I got to thinking now. I said, I'm lucky I'm still able to do that. It's the way I looked at it. So, I guess, getting older, you got to learn to adapt. Now, I've seen people similar to me. They got into a mode that just, they was angry at the world, and just, it was sad to watch them, Instead of looking at the positive side of things, while they're still mobile enough to get around and walk like I can. That reminds me too, I didn't say anything about it, but I hurt my back the other morning doing exercises. Trying to maintain my mobility. I do a little routine just about every morning to keep my legs moving, my body, what parts that will move. I've got a lower back condition that was due to a mining accident back in 1980. And even though it was repaired and I've done quite well over the years, it's flaring up even more now. Simple task. I made spaghetti yesterday, been on my feet for even a short period of time like that. Cooking, which is another thing I love to do. It was very disturbing with the pain involved. But again, I don't let it get me into depression. I'm happy. I enjoy life every day. I still maintain, do things around the house here, and I keep myself occupied. I don't think about what I can't do. I think about what I can do and do it safely. And with that said, if you think about it when you're out and about, and you pass somebody on the street or in the stores or wherever you're at, smile. That little genuine smile might make someone's day, or make them feel better about their day. So, if you don't mind, live long and prosper.